Welcome back, ladies and gents, to episode 3? What? Holy shit, episode 3 of Dishonored. Note to Sergeant Hayburn. Sergeant Hayburn. All the Wall of Light components have been delivered to your station, and I expect it to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Captain Curnow. Mission clues, eh? Oh my god, I gotta learn all the controls again. Okay. 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 Lean. Okay. Block. Okay, let's continue then on our journey. This man is fried. Hella fried. Let's go over here. Dang. Again, all that death. Okay, so there's something in here. I can't get in there though, unfortunately. Oh, maybe I can. Climb up all this stuff. Yep. Okay, get past the first wall of light. Sure. Where to go? Hey. What's in here? Who's in here? Okay, well, there's just some dead bodies sitting here. Mother's journal. Holy shit. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it has fallen on me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier, it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. 11th entry. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. 12th entry. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. There's a page missing. There's quite a few pages missing. 17th entry. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut my hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. 18th entry. It is the 4th day of the month of wind. It has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. 19th entry. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. The plague took them. Took them all. Somebody keeps screaming to let me out. Okay. There's people over there. Ah yes, all the corpses. Timeless children's rhymes. I'm not gonna read it. Okay, well I'll read it, but I'm not gonna rhyme it. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was a brawler whose mates called Smiley. He ran around up and down town, pulling off every kind of crimey. On Bottle Street, he hung with the boys, throwing bricks and bottles and other toys. They'd start a fight, then run and hide, breaking, laughing far and wide. Smiley liked to eat and drink all day, and smash and bash the night away. Drunk and all alone, he drifted off a-sleepin', sitting on a bridge alone. John, Clariving, I don't know. When he woke, something strange he found, stranger than a singing wolfhound. He became a blue-jawed hagfish, most slimy, and only remembered his name was Smiley. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was never seen for all of timey, but he swam around, up and down, drinking from the river. Good Lord, I'm gonna die. Crying, why me? That's great rhythm when somebody's dying, huh? Nope, I've already read this before. I've already read The Gaffer's Tale, at least that first version. Processed. Can I? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? So what we got around here? Close that toilet.
Anyone there?
Hey, you in the mask.
Somebody, get over here.
Oh. Ouch, man, this guy's a fire breather. What the fuck?
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
You got it, boss. Wait a second. How many of these? So I have 2 ruins now? Shit, I need 1 more, dude. Attack others, then disperse after yeah, dude, that's what I need, man. Alright, thanks, Griff.
Huh?
Is this your store? Probably not. Appreciate ya. As I had fire spit in my fucking face. Nonsense, dude. Load of nonsense. Dude, I didn't even need to use my health. Could've just waited. Got anything in here? Anything good? Here's an upstairs. Oh shit. Ooh, a bone charm. What is it? Throwing hand. You throw carried objects a bit farther. Oh. Interesting. I'll pick up this Geological Survey West Pendicine Basin. Bone Charms. Excerpt from On Sailing Traditions in Scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. Carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man Salt to Greenhorn still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles north of Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Interesting. 68, and those are hella far. Yeah, I'll just pull out the pistol. shit going on. Oh, hold on. Oh, give me 1 second. Alrighty, what are we doing? So there's just some man. Oh, it's Griff. What's up, Griff? What we got? What do we got around here, huh? Anything good? Just take these bolts off of the thing. Thing. Oh, can't get in there. Just keeps going back. Can I just hold on to this dark vision? Is that a thing? Oh, stay on Bottle Street actually. Might as well stay in this mode for a little bit while I oh.
Granny.
Oh, it's what's her face.
Granny.
It's Granny Lady. Yeah, nice little trap or whatever you got going on here. I think this
You never listen.
I think this grandma's like supernatural or some shit. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. She's something like that. Let's just pick up everything. All right. Okay, it's over there. And apparently this doesn't really take away, I think it does if I, you know, over time, when I'm reusing stuff. Oh, hold on. Okay, where was I? Let's continue the game.
Garbage. All.
Well, let's talk to Granny then. Oh yeah, dude, look at that.
I think the little birdies are back today.
Yeah, look at that bullshit.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Decisions, huh? Now we can do this, devouring swarm. Man, this dog just keeps wanting to get in and out of this room. Get out then. And she always comes in here and with dirt on. To summon a vicious swarm of rats will consume corpses or attack the nearest living thing. The rats scatter after a while. At level 2, more rats respawn and they devour bodies at a faster rate. Hell yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Granny.
If I was a birdie, I'd want that. Yes, I would. Indeed.
Granny.
Dear, Is that you, my dear husband?
No, ma'am.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here.
Nah, she's like some.
Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers
She's like a
again,
psychopath.
But not the way I used to.
Supernatural
not the nice
lady.
Ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yeah, I got it. Of course. Let me. Yeah.
Let us in, Granny.
Oh.
I bet you can't even hear us.
Kicking his feet!
Womp womp. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Well, that was definitely something, I'll tell you that. Granny, I did it. Hello.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Got a ruin for me?
I got it from the outsider, and now I'm
Oh,
giving it to you.
I already stole it.
Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, got it, Granny. I'm going.
Granny, come out with me instead. Granny. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present.
What you
Another
got?
lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
You got it, Granny. I'm gonna need ruins. I'm gonna need 4 ruins, man. Okay, spare, break into.
But they're
Okay.
shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
Just consume a white rat for health. Is that it? Jesus.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Just devouring them. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough for me for one day. Can I just kill this lady? Not that she really matters to me. She's a survivor. But to me, she's just a nuisance. So many posters. Boop, boop. People seeing me or some shit? Ouch. Brutal. Nothing on him. Dr. Galvani's office. Hi, Overseer. Yeah, we'll go break into Dr. Galvani's. You got it. Okay, so what we got in here? Howdy.
Get around it! Dump you in the river!
Next. Next. Who the fuck's talking? Who knows? I mean, you can call the City Watch. That's fine. I don't really care. I'll take on anybody. Ooh. Customs and Food of Morley. From a Traveler's Journal. Born and raised in Crystal, I spent my formative years in smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Circanos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffered from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Yes, yes, you can distract people with blah, 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 blah. Just throw shit at them. Yeah, I guess everything is alright. We'll just pretend that everyone's not dead. Yeah, I think my best course of action for this game is to not be a silent assassin, but to just absolutely... Oh, shit. Oh. Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind, assorted human remains, strong appetite, 1 bag of Tyvinian pears, bruised, rotted, rats uninterested, 1 tin of potted whale meat, eat, human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts, no feeding, aggression increase, incident of cannibalism, incident with previous maidservant, will withhold feeding till 1st day, month of darkness. Whoops. Maidservant, no good. Okay, so you don't have anything on you. I'm just smashing everything, seeing if there's anything that you guys were holding, carrying, anything like that. This man's got a lab key on him. I just eat rats, dude. That's it. I'm just eating rats. Okay, well, we'll read this. The third stricter. Excerpt from a working detailing one of seven stricters. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unferreted by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork and the spade. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. So many notes. Oh. More bullets. Bottle. Avoiding the rat plague. From the government protocol of disease practices, much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that this bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed Morley orchids act as a remedy. Though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Solicol's elixir and Pierrot's remedy, consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague death, but it's also considered hearsay by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourselves. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your rations of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Well, I'm gonna go release those rats. Oh, bolt. Yeah, cool. Crossbow. I need all the bolts in the world, so I might want to start stacking up on that stuff. Oh shit, someone's coughing. Someone's out there in the world. You gotta check it all, man. You gotta check it all. Think they're just gonna stop here at me? Slice them all up because they just want to stop at me and off they go. Think they're off to devour somebody. Oh, off into the world. Okay, what was I doing? Upstairs, huh? Upstairs. Okay, second floor. People coughing around here. Sorry you're a maid here. Plus you have stuff I need. Don't take it personally, kid. Travel to Pandysia from Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ship's spawn. In the Sarakonan, archipelago, Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs, welcoming those who would visit the far continent as it is. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or would one say a flock. Small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills, two thrown overboard by gusts, demon winds, the quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean in the distance, and Pandysia is greater than most would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now with but a handful I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them, and now their captain is dead too. Stung by something that resembled a prairie mole, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled, so it falls on me to lead them. I mean, I could open the keyhole, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna eat a rat. I ain't even worried. Ooh, flipping out. Nothing there. Like I said, I was like, I should look through a keyhole right as I fucking just open the door. I don't know any other way to open that glass. Just bust it open, man. Oh, shit. Wait a second. No, I gotta... No, I'd have to, shit. Can't do that. Well, let's go over here. Nice. Nope, still didn't check before I walked in. That's because there's nothing in there. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, pocket watch. Yes, please. And sleep darts. Hold on, give me a second. People are fucking talking. People are talking out right outside the door. Okay, where was I? Gotta read the journal. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocrat's boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tyvinian red. Mission clues, huh? So that is the most important day for him. It's because he met Sokolov. Interesting. That's not what I wanted. Also interesting. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. There's no ruins in here. You can never be too sure sometimes. Pick up some spring razors. Alrighty. Look into this keyhole. But why is this zooming? Who knows? Anything in here of Anything over here? Nope. Nice. Bottles, bottles. Bottles, fish. Fish bottles. You gotta check everything, bruv. Oh, I even checked to see if anybody was in here. I'm just like, yeah, you know. Ooh, Academy notes. Notice. Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week. Ouch. Containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting phossy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionists should be celebrated. Revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes. Not in some dirty little secret room hidden away behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who has never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember, it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, procurement clerk and provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague, since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tyvinian brandy. Excellent. And I'll take that whale oil, thank you. Empty bottle, empty bottles. Oh, gotta check this side now. Nothing. Gotta check it all. Bread. Gotta eat that bread. Shit, sitting on the shelf. Think of why. Give me that money. Oh yeah. A rat fetus. That's exactly what I want to take with me. Oh, the rat plague. From a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given the rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rat tells its own stories, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town, in the slums, exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while these found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov Elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of this stuff. Got a little room back here. Little toilet room. The Leviathan Sorrow, of a treatise banned by the Red Shore Trade Council. Little is known of Pacati, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 01 Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pacati offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. Number 2, dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pacati actually uses the term families. Number 3, harmony. drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is, in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore, wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. And number 4, disruption. Here, Pacati is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. Key. Oh. You gotta read the book first. Rat Behavior and Extermination by Ratcatcher Lena. Lena. What? Used to go out with a bag, a stick and a nail on the end, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us. The younger ones who didn't make trouble, we'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. Barely got away with my skin a few times, down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the city watch started paying better, but that didn't last long because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Poor Benjamin.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
That is the question indeed. Where did they come from? Their origins. Open your secrets. Reveal. Spooky. Going. Hold on, I gotta look around for anything else. Okay, I can read this book. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. An interview attached to a formal report by City Works Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men and gone mad during the months of nets. I don't know. Oh my god, people yelling. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the work is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of the crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We got to get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and now I see one of them come below except to measure Willet Hole when they go putting up one of them fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. Damn. Oh, cabinet. Ooh, that's why you check, kids. Hide me back into place. Aha, a sample. Contaminates ball streak. Okay. I can do that. Gonna need this book to open back up again. This bookshelf. Thank you. Time to go.
Check everywhere. Look everywhere. Can't stay hidden forever.
Nice.
2, 3.
Oh, I'll find you. Got you now.
Oh my god.
I'll
Poor
be
man.
here. Flank him. Die.
Oh my, right in the crotch. Oh, he's just in the door. What is happening? Everybody keeps opening my fucking door. Stop. Oh. Oh. None of what I wanted. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so it's just those 4. Yeah, we'll head out. Those 3, whatever, dude. I can't even count. This is why I hate having other fucking family over. Bop, bop. So we gotta go over here to the whiskey distillery.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state.
Oh, impounded, huh? That's a strong word. Impounded. Just eat that for no reason. Eat this for no reason too.
Nice.
Hold on, I want to check. So we just have a ruin? Okay. Oh, Doggo's back. Okay, to the distillery we go. Just bum rush through this.
Get back now.
Wait, mate.
Go down, you pig.
He just falls off the edge of the earth. That's cool. Cleaner. Yeah, pretty much. I got 2 cross bolts out of that. Okay, I guess I can just grab it out of the ground. That's fine. Fine by me. Pretty much just go around and take as much stuff as I can. Kill as many people as I can too. Give me all the ore. The Elixir Black Market. It's from a letter. We've seen widespread looting since the month of clans. It wasn't prevalent at first, but it's a pattern now. There's an outbreak in one of the districts and the watch moves in. We quarantine buildings, put down weepers, and deport anyone showing early signs. Afterward, the dead counters come through and the lawyers write up the paperwork to transfer ownership of the businesses and homes at Parliament's discretion. Jesus fuck. Soon after, like clockwork, the gangs begin tearing the place apart. There's a fairly robust black market now, because everyone wants elixir and most can't afford it. Even Sokolov's brand won't help you if you've already got the plague, but getting a regular dose is your best chance if you want to avoid contracting it. Some of the gangs have taken to buying small amounts and watering it down before selling it, and I have to admit, if I didn't have an officer's ration, I'd be buying from them. Gerard Corey, City Watch, 3rd Regiment, Estate District. Okay. Check, check, check. This is probably just a spot to be hiding in. That's what it looks like. But no need to hide around here because I'm not stealthy.
You don't need face like a hagfish. Hey, don't be sour. Hey, dead body. know you're gotcha.
Yeah, you got me alright. 2 master keys here, and now these guys are just gonna get completely eaten. How many master keys you guys have here? Okay. I don't really know how that would have came into play at all. That, yeah, who knows. But we'll keep moving on. Nothing there. We got here elixir, wire, ba-ba. Oh, we have to go in here? Hold on. Oh. Okay, so there's a bone ruin in here. Ah, yes, you must be sneaky, sneaky. I'll save it. Yes, look at all these people. Ooh, recipe for Craxton. Craxton, I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time and stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov elixir, 1 part beach gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. The more of the real shit you cut in, the less there is to spread around and the less coin I make. This ain't a charity. Slackjaw. The distillery district. Pre-plague promotional book on products made in Dunwall. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it is also an important cultural transition among discerning folk, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the great ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock. Farmers across Crystal exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring high-brow drinks such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morley, but sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Empress Jasmine Caldwin's reign. A trend that is expected to continue. Aged in bottle in Dunwall's distillery district, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want. Can't get in there. But I can always just stand up and have everybody want to fight me. Just eat it all and some.
Not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer. One or the other.
What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. I think there's a 4th.
He just wants to know where his brother's gone.
Oh my god. What the? Get out of here with your nonsense, Boof. Fucking assholes. Try and walk around here and just shoot me.
What?
Come here.
Somebody, get over here. I'm gonna dump.
Yeah, he's gonna run the other way because he.
Where'd he go so quick? Oh, I'll find you.
Yeah, just kill this fuck. Yeah, walking around so I don't fucking. So he doesn't trip that shit. Get out of here. Dude, that stuff looks murky as fuck. So that's the still I'm gonna have to put it into. But what's down here? Anything good? Or anything interesting? Oh, heart's beating. Okay, good to know. Oh, someone's about to get shanked, apparently. Oh, all the rats are in here now. Flashing lights. He's up here on this next floor, isn't he? Yeah, read it. Aww. Why not? We'll just pretend that I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. And apparently I can't carry anymore. Shit. GG, kids. How the fuck do I get up there? There's gotta be some way to get over there. The question is how, though? Oh, I just gotta barrel jump. Yeah, that didn't help me. Green barrels. Like over here. Over here. Nope. Hold on, before we go, we're gonna figure this out. Let's jump back down here. 1, 2. Do you need to go through all that complex shit? Okay. Yes, if I wanted to be stealthy with everything, could have. Money. It's empty. Elixir accounts. Next batch, Tubbard family, 4 doses. Cramling family, 3 doses. Braden family, 5 doses. Golden Cat, 2 crates. Bitterleaf Almshouse, 1 crate. Ed Knack, 1 dose. Luther, 1 dose. Black Sally, 2 crates. Griff, past due. We need to go deal with that. Trace Flannery, 2 doses. Pratchett family, 5 doses. Nellie and Morris Sullivan, 2 doses. Gotta keep tabs on these people. Ooh, still instructions. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you can turn the thing on. Turn the valve on, collect a full vial, repeat until empty. Do not break vials, do not spill any elixir. No free swigs. Just keep turning that even though I don't really need to. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 3 of Dishonored, and I don't think I'm gonna do an episode a day because I get burned out from it, so I think I'm just going to do like after every how many ever followers I have, how many subscribers, whenever I get that amount of views, I will upload another episode of something. So I have 6 subscribers, so when I get 6 views total from the time that I uploaded this onwards, no matter what the video is, doesn't even have to be this, then I will upload the next video. But doing a video a day just burns you out. So hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.